What's going on TikTok? It's the Badwolf, ready to run his mouth as always, because that's what we do in here. We keep it real, though. So, a couple ladies reached out, and they were like, asking me to be honest about some things. So I'm going to break it down for you. And thank you for the beautiful women out there who do support me. And to the ones who don't, that's fine. You're entitled to your own opinion. Just do it on your own channel, because I really don't care. Because, see, I've got the experience and knowledge to speak on what I'm talking about. So they wanted me to be honest about something, so here it is. What do I really think about this stuff? Okay, so about women and girls. I love women. I love women. Okay? Maybe even a little too much, at least back in the day. All right? A little bit, mostly retired. Well, retired now. Happily retired, we'll just say. Blessed and retired. I will never say that a woman must not, cannot, whatever, do what she wants to do with her body. I think if it's her body, it's her choice. In all actuality, I think a man should have some say-so in it if she's pregnant, but not to the extent that he can force her to do anything. If you give somebody a gift, which is a child, and she decides to keep the child, that's on her, but I do believe that if the man decides to want to be a part of that child's life, that also too then must be respected. But as a man, if you give a woman your man juice, or your penis butter, if you will, you've given her a gift. It's now her decision on keeping it, if it's good or healthy enough for her body and her future. If she decides to bear it, then she's turning it back over that he should have some say in it. That's how I feel. As far as women and girls and whoever else on like OnlyFans and whatever else, once again, it's not my body, it's not my life. I provide this information as a man who was raised by women, all women, and I'm thankful for that in so many ways. But a woman's body is her own body. And if she feels she needs to use that to get ahead, that's what she's going to do. Do I like that? No. Have I dated strippers? Yes. Do I want them to do that? No. But do I support them doing that if that's what they think that is the best of their ability for them to generate income for themselves and their families and whatever else? Yeah, I fully support it. I'm the kind of person where I believe in you to a point where I think that you can do better than those type of jobs, but I'm not mad if a woman wants to get those jobs because it's her choice. Okay? It's your body. Nobody should be telling you what to do with your body. Nobody should be restraining you against your will. And this goes out to anybody who might be seeing this. If you are in a position where you're being restrained against your will, trafficked, or whatever else, please do whatever you need to do to get some help. Plan your escape. Plan your scenarios where you can get yourself free. Okay? Do whatever it takes to survive and then to thrive. Okay? So, yeah. But because I would be a hypocrite as somebody who goes to strip clubs and with the full approval of my girlfriend, my woman, and then say, oh, no, women shouldn't do that. No, I can't say that. But do I wish them all to do better in life? But at the same time, if they enjoy it and they truly enjoy it, like that's their shebang-a-bang, then do your thing. But understand it might come with some consequences in the future that might limit you being able to find a good husband. You might embarrass your family. You might hurt your boyfriend. It might impact you being able to have kids or a job. One woman I just seen was a nurse, and all she had was her OnlyFans. And I don't watch OnlyFans. I've never subscribed, okay? There's too much of it out there for free for me to want to focus in. I mean, you got to be really icy or diamond cut for me to really want to pay any kind of money, because I've always gotten it for free out of all the gaggles of women I've been with. So I'm just not going to pay for it, all right? But for those who do OnlyFans and whatever else, if you know that these are possible outcomes that may or may not affect you in the future, and you're okay with that price, then knock yourself out. Because you know what? I'll be on Facebook. I'll be on whatever. Girls will be messaging me. My inboxes are almost always blown up with people and comments and nudes and whatever else, you know, mostly from ladies. And I look. Why would I not look? So I can't be on there like, oh, look at that booty, you know, look at that over there. And then not support what you're doing. As long as it's what you want to do, you're not being forced. I just think you have more potential than to just use your physical body in that manner. But at the same time, that would be like then taking away from women who pose nude for art galleries. Though for me, that is more artistic. But is that something that most people can do and then get paid for? Probably not. So unfortunately, you got to go where the money is. And if you're happy with what you're doing and you're okay with any potential ramifications, prices that you might have to pay in the future, and the benefits, if you're okay with all of it and you know this full scenario, then do it. I just don't like to see anybody young, or especially nobody underage at all ever, involved in anything that's adult and they don't understand the full ins and outs, goods, bads, benefits, and, you know, sometimes dangerous outcomes that can come from these things. One girl was an OF, and the one that was a nurse got fired when they found out within a month of her working there. So that's sad, unfortunately. And then another one was tracked down and unalived. Okay, so my whole thing is as long as you have permission and you're not hurting anybody, I support what anybody wants to do. You want to worship some god or some false idol or whatever else, do it, knock yourself out. All I'm saying is that you should know and be aware of the consequences as well as the benefits, financial, good and bad of all those, because there's good and bad to all of that. As long as you know what they are, do you. Okay? That's it. All I'm saying is, and this last part goes out to the other part of the email, you know, we're all in this together, and we're all doing the best we can every day. So judge not, lest ye be judged. So I'm not here to judge. I'm just here to promote you, whether I know you or not, to live a better life. And that I believe that you can do better. And that's one of the reasons why I do my YouTube channel, is to show people how to live a slightly better life, whether it's financially, medically, socially, physically, mentally, spiritually. I teach people everything that I've learned because I think a lot of people can benefit from that. And as we are slowly encroaching on me having 100,000 subscribers, okay, we're not there yet, okay? But it obviously shows that I kind of have an understanding on a deeper level than most people. So if you want to know more, find me on YouTube under James C Lovett or @the Badwolf, and I will get you to the promised land. All right? I'm not going to promise because the work is still on you, but I will clear the path off and show you which way to go if you need it. If not, then do your thing, and I still support you and everything that you guys do out there. But I do want you guys all to be safe and to know the ins and outs so that way you can make an intelligent decision. That's it, guys. Thanks for the support. I'll talk to you guys later. And as always, if you guys add me on here, I will add you right back. All right? Give me about a day or two sometimes. I've been, you know, the numbers have been going up pretty nicely over here. So take care. Have a great day. Enjoy your week.